Good morning, everybody. I'm back with my scent of today, and today I have an actual special one. I don't know what it is. It's, I did that unaverage patch, the one for Joe Anthony, an unaverage Joe, and a guy named Mike Dinsmore. He has something called Makin Scents, and that's Makin with Makin, and then Scents, Scents. And I mentioned on there, I don't really know this Mikey Dinsmore. May have seen him in a chat or something. And on the unaverage patch, I said I didn't know how he makes his stuff, and I guess that he blends fragrance oils, and I still don't know. But now I have a different word for it, I think, because of another friend of mine. He would call if what I'm saying is true, he would call what these are as hybrids. There's another friend of mine that is a reviewer. He's on YouTube and he's on IG, and congratulations. His name's Alex, and it's LX Fragrances. And he just went over 300 followers on both YouTube and Instagram. And on YouTube, when you look at his total videos, he's had over like 40,000 views. So, 300 followers, that's kind of hard to do. But he does lives too. He does live streams. And he discusses I think every Thursday is a sample corner. But he's someone you want to check out. It's Alex LX Fragrance. He doesn't have many subscribers, and that's a shame because he really should. He's a nice guy. He's a very, very nice guy. And he knows what he's talking about. He doesn't do many mass-produced designers. He does stuff like this. He does. I think he has some on Makin Scents. He does some Dua, that's where I got the name hybrid, because Dua is, I think that's what this is. It's like an East Coast Dua. And Dua that's why he says hybrid, a hybrid of two fragrances put together, the oils. And the Dua brand does that, I think. I'm pretty sure that's why they call it Dua. So, and I think that's what this guy does, because the other one I have, the third one I have called Image of a Gangster, is a Dua of two, or a hybrid of two scents. On this one, it doesn't say that. It says this is a mix of 30 fragrance oils, and it doesn't list what they are. And this is actually a special one. Once this is sold out, it's done. And it's called Admiration 2022. And he made this especially, actually in memory of his dad, who was a Vietnam vet. And it's for veterans. It's part of the proceeds go to the local VFW in Lowell, Massachusetts. And so he takes some of the money he makes, and these are really inexpensive. This was 17 ml for $20, and part of that goes to the VFW. So anyway, I don't know what's in this, right? But it smells good. I could tell you, I have something like this. I don't know what it is. And knowing that he mixes two together and some good ones, like the one I do have that Image of Gangster, it has, what's that called, that one? I mentioned it, Portrait of a Lady, and I think Tobacco Vanille, I'm not sure. But it's the good fragrances mixed together, blended together. I don't know what this is, but I have something that smells like it. I will tell you that's just good, though, because I don't know. So what I did was, since I couldn't write down the notes, I just wrote down my opinion after I sprayed it on. And what I got out of it as accords was fruity. That was my first thing, it's fruity. And then I got citrus, and then I got sweet, and then I got vanilla. And on that fruit, I think the fruit is more like maybe apples and pears, plum maybe, that type of fruit. And the citrus is barely there. I could get some kind of citrus, and I don't know, just something. But that's not the main player. And then the sweet, and then the vanilla. The vanilla rate, it's almost a fruit vanilla, to me. And that vanilla, I wrote down it could be vanilla, it could be tonka bean, it could be sandalwood. Maybe, I don't know. Because sometimes sandalwood smells like that. And I wrote down for the fruit, it could be like apple, pear. And then I also got, as I was wearing it, I got that like a spice, but more of a sweetening spice, like a cinnamon or a clove or a nutmeg. So he's going to probably tell me, you're completely wrong. But that's good, because that's how you learn. And then as I was smelling it, I got something, Gallagher does this. And I think so does So does Happy Land. I got like brown sugar, maybe praline, coconut, something like that. Also sweetening it up. And that's what I wrote. I said, I don't think it has any florals, but if it did, I would think like Ylang or Mimosa. Not a white floral, not a rose or anything. I didn't smell that. But then I'm not an expert and I don't have a great nose. So that's what I got. And if it does have any green, like vetiver or anything, I couldn't really smell. It'd be like citrus in this. It might have some of that. And I'm not to the dry down. I've only had on 10, 15 minutes and I'm making this. Like I always do. And I come here and just tell you what I think. So, yeah, it's called Admiration 2022. And it's by Makin Scents. And it's good. Go to the website. He has a bunch of these blends. He must have been doing it for a long time. Like, I don't know how long Dewey has been doing it. But he must have been doing it for a while because he has them. And he has some special ones for some people in the fragrance community. I think he has one there's a guy called Miami Cuddles because he has something for the guy in Miami. And then he has one for a guy named Joey Cannoli, who I am Joey Cannoli. He's another person in the fragrance community, and he does other stuff on YouTube. He has a blend for him, and then he has that one for On Average Joe. And as I said, LX fragrance. It really is a shame that, this guy is really nice. And, he does have I do want to congratulate him on the 300. And he put out a video thanking the people. But I would say this, I have 120 people follow me on YouTube. And that's 100 too many. I only have 13 grandkids. So if there's 100 people following me on YouTube, you're following me on YouTube, unsubscribe from me and go subscribe to him if you aren't subscribed to him. And the same thing with IG, I have over 1,000. But you know what? I don't really have 1,000 people are following me. 100 of them are Cash App babes. All kinds of people follow me. People that make glasses and this and that and this and that. And I have some that I interact with and they like my videos. But if you're following me on Instagram, look up LX Fragrance. Because if for some reason you like me, some personality thing or whatever it is you like, I'm sure you're going to like Alex. Alex is a really class guy. And he should have, and he wants to do that. He wants to grow an audience. And that's why I'm saying that. I don't really want to grow an audience. These are for my grandkids. I don't mind having an audience. I'm glad you are all watching with me. But my purpose is not to grow an audience. It's never to have anything sent to me to try out. It's never to do any of that or convince you to buy anything. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy samples because I'm a fragrance enthusiast. I love new smells. And that's why I do it. And when I showed that list of my samples, I bought all those samples. And I'm sure Alex does too. I don't think he gets any sent to him. I don't know. He may, because if you're in the fragrance, if you know people that are fragrance enthusiasts, sometimes we share amongst each other. I haven't done that too much. I really haven't done it all, twice. But I did send one out to a friend of mine. So yeah, and that's how sometimes we get these things. So anyway, with that, and Mike Dinsmore, I guess it is, if you see this, let me know if I'm right. I would like to know if I'm completely off, because that's the first time I ever done that. Ross does that all the time. He'll go on and try something new, and he'll try to guess what it is. This is the very first time I've ever done that, only because I couldn't find the notes, so I had to do it. So anyway, have a nice day, and I'm sorry I keep looking that way, but I'm looking at myself. My camera's right there. So have a nice day. Please pray for peace. Please be kind, or help me be kind, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And again, it's Admiration 2022, and it's for a good cause. And look at that bottle. It's nice. Good atomizer for $20. Very good smell. It probably is 2 really good fragrances combined or more. Really good. It really is good. So have a nice day. Bye.